Alright, y'all. So I'm back. Editing videos is a lot easier than I thought, but I had help. So I was able to edit my video that I made earlier, which I'll post later. But I went grocery shopping and bumped into a psychic friend, said hi and bye, and that was it. I miss things like that happening. It doesn't happen as much anymore because I've kind of convinced myself and I realized that like aliens aren't real, UFOs ain't real, psychics ain't real. I don't know. My mental health has been a little weird because I'm trying to stay in reality and not be in a fantasy world. And of course, in a fantasy world, there's aliens and UFOs. In a fantasy world, there's psychics. And in reality, they're not. So, yeah. All I know, though, is when I don't believe in UFOs or psychic phenomenon, I hate to say it, it's like life is a little more boring. But I had my ass handed to me earlier this year. I saw what I thought was a UFO, and lo and behold, it was Elon Musk's satellite Starlink. I had no idea that it looked so much like a UFO. I thought it was a UFO, and I went off the deep end, man. I was like the happiest person you could ever run into because I thought that I saw a UFO and I was like, oh my gosh, my life is complete. I finally saw a real UFO. And for the next 2 months, I was off my rocker and I was so excited and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually special. A UFO showed itself to me. I'm actually worth something. I'm special. I thought all this stuff. And then finally, later this year, I would say 5 months after I saw it, I saw a video on the internet describing Starlink, and I saw it, and it was exactly what I saw, and I was so brokenhearted. I was just like, okay, there's no such thing as UFOs, and there's no such thing as aliens, and I acted like an idiot for 4 months of my life. So I was just really sad because I realized that everything I thought was real wasn't, and that the world is like everyone says it is. There's no such thing as magic. There's no such thing as aliens. There's no such thing as psychics. It's all just a big bunch of crock shit. And that kind of helped my depression a little bit too, because I was just like, yeah, everything I thought was real isn't. So that happened, and because I acted like such a crazy person, I lost my psychic friends that I did have that were kind of psychic. I lost a lot of friends, actually all my friends, because of it, because they thought I was crazy, and I thought I wasn't, because I'm like, I saw a UFO, I know I'm not crazy. And then, I find out months later that, lo and behold, I am crazy. I need my meds, oh my goodness. It was a simple mistake, but, when you're locked up for 5 years and then you get free and then you go outside and you see something like I saw, I was just blown away. And I don't know, it sucked though. It made me feel so special. I felt so loved. I was like, oh my gosh, God loves me and the aliens love me. I just felt so special. And in reality, I'm not. So, but that's okay because, at least I know that now. I know in God's eyes I'm special, and I do believe in God, and I love Jesus, but because I do feel stupid for believing all that crap, I definitely do feel less special. I also had a revolution these last couple nights. I realized that everyone, including Taylor Swift, has a normal job. A normal job to me is doing the same thing over and over and over again with nothing different. No, just the same thing over and over again, like a broken record. And I thought about it at night. I was like, Taylor Swift sings the same songs all the time in her concerts. She's just like the rest of us. She does the same thing over and over again. And look how happy she is. And so I realized that no matter what I do in this world, with a job, I have to do the same thing over and over again with no changes, nothing interesting, just the same thing. And I'm a little more okay with it. I am going to start working soon and doing the same thing over and over and over again, but I'm more mature now because it's part of life. That's part of what working is doing the same thing over and over and over again. So I feel a lot better about holding down a normal job because I know now that even the most famous people that seem to have an incredible life, they do the same thing over and over too. It's just, she's dancing and singing on stage and I'm making burgers, but it's the same thing over and over again. So, but I have respect for people that have normal jobs. See, a lot of people on the internet just think I'm a bitch and I don't give a shit. But I do, I respect people who have a normal job. I respect people who work in a factory. I respect people in my family that go to work every single day, all the time. They only have like one day off a week. They always work overtime. They're in a factory. I respect that. And at the bottom of my heart, I do, because that is hard work. Something that they see me as just being weak, lazy, and stupid because I don't do that. And they're right. They're right. They are right. I've chose the easy way by modeling and doing content. I've chose the easy way out, and a respectable woman in today's society is someone that does a normal 9-to-5 factory job and sticks with it. So yeah, I do respect people who do that because they really honestly have a mindset that's so much stronger than mine, because they are able to keep their shit together and be normal and make money. So I do respect that. I know you guys hear Danny Boy. I have to let him out after this video. I'll let him out in 1 minute. But yeah, so for all you guys out there that have a normal job, I respect you. High five. You're a real woman. You are an American woman if you work like that. And I hope one day I can do that. That's going to be hard. I think maybe I can, but I'm so weak. I don't know if I can, but all I can do is try. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try. But there you go. Everyone out there that has a normal job, I truly, at the bottom of my heart, respect you. And I think it's amazing that you do what you do. So anyway, this is Nikki Blue on TikTok and Blue Star 3 on YouTube. And now I have to go take care of Danny Boy. And Danny Boy's a Great Dane Rottweiler puppy, and I love him. So I love you guys. And thanks for hearing me blab about